That's why you do smell like faggot, because we do like failure in people, don't we? That's what the collective said. They believe in the perception of failure. I don't agree with failure at all. I think there's no right or wrong decisions. I don't think there's wrong that happens at all. Read the law of one if you want the perspective about oneness. They will say there's no good, bad, right, or wrong. A lot of spiritual books will tell you that. Look up Waking Up in 5D. It'll tell you that as well. Good, bad, right, and wrong. We actually, as we move into 5D, that actually that awareness actually changes to acceptance. So we look at things differently. We look at things from a different viewpoint with a different perception. Look, it doesn't look humble to say there's no failure and I'll get up in the morning and keep going. It doesn't look humble, and that's why it looks like faggot. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. So if you interpret that as faggot, that's your problem again. And maybe you need to look at that and think, okay, maybe I haven't failed in my life. Maybe if I've lost $200 in the street, I'm not going to go home and basically kick the wall in like what I did. And I will admit that I do that. I still admit my failings, but I'm also honest and say what I think. Perhaps you can go home if you've had a bad day at work and your boss has scolded you, or stand up to your boss somewhat and say and give your reasoning. Do that sort of stuff, because you'll learn in time that there are no failures, there are no mistakes. Perhaps we could look at a situation and think, okay, I've learned for next time. There's only learning, people. So I will, yeah, Judge Judy actually did say that. I remember she said there's no mistakes, only learning. So, but yeah, she's had a lot of wise words. Like I do remember stuff that she has said. So, if that makes me a fag for liking Judge Judy, well, so be it. I don't sit there and watch her on TV all the time. I just remember certain things from after school when I used to watch her. And that was one thing she said. So, yeah, there you go. I smell wisdom, I'm hearing. There you go. That's what somebody just said. So,